The greatest feeling in the world was holding my own gun. I'm hypertensive, but all my decisions been wholesome. My independence had me flipping on siblings I stole from. Said I'm just big and loud. Well, £1/2 pound is my silent treatment. I punched out plugs I could've stopped from eating. Jackie Gleason on the TV while his mama's sleeping. That plate was made, or he got that chick filleted like she Polynesian.
The fucking niggas do to me though. So I stand there blinded while my jewelry glow.
That's amazing that hip hop made it to the Olympics.
That's crazy.
At this point, I'm not shocked when we make it anywhere.
Facts.
Like at this point,
it's a global takeover. They make the most money off us. They might as well let us in the game.
Yeah, but that's never been synonymous.
Correct.
We've had to create those spaces for ourselves and then wait for everybody else to catch up.
That's real shit.
Which, speaking of which, how did you? And I'm bringing this question to you in a second. But how did you? We got from you DJing, passing out, but we never got to you actually transitioning into rap.
Okay.
And then joining that crew that turned out to be legendary.
Myself, Chamillionaire, we grew up on the same street. I knew him since I was like 5 years old. So whatever he did, I did. Whatever I did, he did. So rhyming was something we did on the school bus, at the basketball games, at the track meets, the football games, wherever, at the lunch table, you know, we're rhyming. Everybody was rhyming. So it was something that everybody did. So I did it the same way he did it or whatever, you know, whatever. And it just was something I had a knack for. Same with Chamillionaire. We both had a knack for it. And I think us growing up together, it kind of, you know, we sharpened each other's, you know what I'm saying, iron sharpen iron. We you know, we just made each other more on point with whatever we did. You know, it just made us both like a friendly competition, although we were never in competition with each other. It was us in competition with everybody else. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it was just something we would do. And then we had a homeboy who played football for Rice. His name was Emerson Allen. He played football for Rice University. He was like a running back receiver, you know, star player. But he had like a little makeshift studio in his house. So when he would be not playing football, we'd be knocking at his door. We were the little kids, you know, like, hey man, let's rap over there. Annoying little kids. So, you know, after a while of us letting us rap on the, you know, on beats and stuff, it would be something where, you know, we got our own like little fake ass demo, you know, and we, you know, go give it to whoever, this person, that person. Well, you know, the Swishahouse was founded by Michael 5000 Watts and OG Ron C. OG Ron C, I went to church with his mom. His mom was, you know, the head of the choir. His stepdad was the elder at the church. Me and his sister were the same age. He had a little sister that I used to babysit, you know, with the youth program. So his grandma, you know, was at the church. So she told him from day one, hey man, make sure you don't let him go astray. Make sure you take care of him. Don't let me be out here wilding out. Like, she made him responsible for anything I did. So he made that clear to me. Hey, everything you out here doing, you ain't gonna hear it, I'm gonna hear it. So make sure you ain't out here making me look bad. Cause then he was really big bro me where he, you know, really mentored me and showed me and taught me that, you know, even though whatever decision I make out here is not just coming back on me, it's other people who are answering for this too.
Guys, that's what an OG is supposed to do.
Yep.
You heard that? Rewind this. If your OG's not doing that for you specifically, if he's not doing that, he's not your OG.
I always tell OG Ron C, hey, you big OG Ron C now, but I was the first. I was the first person to use OG too. Shit. He taught me how to DJ too. Even then, you know, it was somewhere, you know, I always want to set the turntables where, you know, he had somebody who could hook me up with a set for, you know, I'm not going to get too much in detail, before, you know, a less than store price. You know what I'm saying? and that was my turntables that I would go DJ parties with, but he also would, you know, do the mixtapes with, you know what I'm saying? So, and even then, from my affiliation with the Swishahouse, my dream was never to be a rapper in the Swishahouse. It was just to be in the Swishahouse. No matter if I'm passing out flyers, a DJ, if I'm making grills for the Swishahouse, if I'm cleaning floors at the Swishahouse, it was just for me this is, you know, a dream job. So at the time, my dream was to work at the radio station. But you know, I was too young, and they had a scandal that went on where they had like an intern that was underage, some sexual happened or something. So they no longer let anyone under 18 work at the radio. So I was like, oh, I thought my dreams were crushed. I thought that was the end of me in the music industry right there. So passing out flyers or doing something else was like, okay, I still got hope. I still got life. And you know, rapping, you know, on you know, doing a traditional route with a demo, stuff like that was like more of a, okay, I can maybe make it this way. But I was already kind of loosely affiliated with, you know, Swishahouse, being that, you know, OG Ron C, mama, his grandma, all them, you know, I was close with him. I would go to his house and watch him, you know, DJ. I would be sitting there watching him DJ, and he'd be like, get out the room, get out the room. So, you know, then when he perfects something, he'd be like, all right, come here. And he'd be like, watch me. And I'd sit there and watch him, and all right, now you do it. And I'd fuck it up, and he'd be like, all right, and he'd close the door, and he'd be like, I ain't coming back to you. Don't knock on the door till you done. It'd be 8 hours later. Shit,
That's
don't
fire.
knock on the door till you done and you got it. And when I come back in, you better have it right. Okay, cool. So that's DJing was something I thought I could be. Now at that time, I'm gonna take you back. You gotta imagine what it was like. I rapped on my first Swishahouse tape in 1999. Okay, when I was 17 in 1998, me and T. Ferris were pressing up tapes and CDs for the Swishahouse. And we were, you know, staying overnight 24 hours a day, pressing up CDs, driving them to Dallas, San Antonio, Austin. So I was working in the Swishahouse in other capacities, just not rapping. But keep in mind, this was the hottest shit in Texas. Unless you was from the south side of Houston, this was the hottest shit everywhere else, because the south side of Houston was screwed up only. There was no Swishahouse, it was only DJ Screw screwed up. But everywhere else in Houston, everywhere else in Texas was Swishahouse, okay? Where they were open to it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the Screwed Up Clique always ran it, but it was like, okay, they open to listening to you if you from Dallas. I mean, if they from Dallas, but not on the south side of Houston. Okay, but when I tell you it was the hottest shit, so me rapping, it was a line out the door around the corner to get in the Swishahouse, right? To get in the front door. So it was no getting in that front door. You gonna be sitting there waiting, and I would be with Michael Watts or OG Ron C, and rappers would come up trying to get down. And they would immediately like, do not answer. That's what they say their name. Nah, it's just another rapper want to get down with us, want to use us, you know, kind of thing. So I said, damn, man, I ain't never gonna be able to rap on a Swishahouse tape. Because if you even ask, then shit, that's the end of your opportunity.
It's all around. Look around you, man. You can find inspiration. You can find discouragement. It all depends on you. Perception is everything. Some people just hear another song. Some people hear the greatest. A nigga used to have no chill. Nowadays I bump side A. Traffic going bumper to bumper, stuck on the highway.